2004, I joined the Mitch Daniels campaign, and that was actually a direct result from a year prior. Mike Alley, who was president of the Board of Trustees, had tossed me a business card after a meeting and said, well, I don't know what you're doing this summer, but there's this guy moving back from DC. You should go volunteer for him. And then quickly we found that I could help plan a lot of these large-scale events that we were putting on, and then moved to a policy director, oversaw 13 state agencies, and at the end of the administration, I then moved out to the Indiana State Fair and became the executive producer of the actual fair event. I spent 4 years at the fair. Governor started calling and said, well, we've got a desk for you, and we really need help, and so we'd like you to start on Monday. Indiana State changed my trajectory. It's getting involved in student government, working with those campus leaders, and then also my appointment to the Board of Trustees. And that's really what led me to changing my major to political science, and then ultimately kind of changing my entire career. I got to see firsthand, how shared governance works in an organization. I got to understand human resources, building projects, all kinds of different aspects that most students don't get that experience until they're in the job. And I think that really set me off and gave me a head start. It's this kind of overwhelming, desire to fix and to change, and there's so much around the state that we can do. And when someone comes and tells you how they were able to, beat their addiction, it truly is, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing, this work. My job here is really to help coordinate, align, and truly understand the resources that are available to the state. There are people all across the state working to solve this issue. From Lake County to Clark County, there are some truly amazing individuals that are running recovery cafes, that are helping run our syringe service programs. And so I just say that what Indiana is truly blessed with, our biggest resource is our people. COVID has been really hard for those who are suffering from substance use disorder. Our first thing that we did was ensure that there was enough naloxone in the state for anyone who wanted it. We have worked to ensure that those connections that were there prior to COVID, that they were able to continue virtually. And those groups were able to engage over 10,000 individuals in the last year. We didn't let COVID, that time during COVID, go to waste. There is a significant amount of federal funding that's coming in for mental health and addiction from the federal government, and we're working with not just our federal partners, but also all of our local partners and providers to ensure that we're getting that money out as quickly as possible, and that it's really going to build our infrastructure and our systems that we use to connect and move people into treatment, and then most importantly, into recovery. The education I received was bar none. In the political science department, they brought something different to my educational experience. They weren't a group of people that just let you give an answer. You had to know why that was the answer or why you felt that way. That's one thing throughout my career is anytime that I've gone to work for someone or for an issue, I've done that with purpose and believing in what it was we were doing. And so I think probably my best advice is work hard and believe in the work that you're doing.